All right, this is just a quick video. I just kind of want to recap chapter 1. We're getting to the end of this chapter and just want to go over some of the key points. We talked about the definition of marketing, creation and maintenance of satisfying exchange relationships. So establishing your customers and then being able to maintain that relationship with them. A couple reasons to study marketing. Basically, all types of businesses use some type of marketing. Obviously, others are a marketing business, but if you want to be successful, you're going to be incorporating different aspects of marketing. Marketing is something that has to be carefully planned out. It's probably the thing that really runs your company are going to be those functions that we talked about. It has to obviously be coordinated within your other business activities. So how do you incorporate those 7 functions along with your other business activities, and then understanding the marketing functions. And just real quickly, and we'll be touching on these again: market planning, product and service management, distribution, pricing, promotion, selling, market information management, financing, and risk management are those functions, and we'll be, like I mentioned, referring back to these. The marketing concept, this was introduced here, I think in like section 3, and the marketing concept really is one of the most important things along with those functions, is understanding the way to be able to run a business. And the biggest thing you need to know as a business owner is you need to satisfy your customers' needs. And so you do that. I almost should have these flipped. You need to identify your market. What customers are you trying to reach, and then what are those needs of the customers that you're trying to reach? So those, satisfying your customers' needs and identifying the market, are probably the 2 biggest things if you want to have a successful business. Because if you don't provide things that your customers want, you could have a great product, but if it's not anything that anybody wants, you're never going to sell it. So what's the market you're trying to reach? And then once you've determined that, how are you going to satisfy those customers that are in that market? And so they have basically the marketing concept. This is if you want to have a positive or a successful business, you have to, again, identify the needs of your customers, develop and market products or services that they want, and then that will allow you to operate your business profitably. So when you hear, we'll probably be talking more about the marketing concept here, but that's going to drive businesses, and so that's why it's important to understand that. Then the last thing is the marketing mix, and within that marketing concept, they have what's called the marketing mix, and it's known as the 4 P's. It's your product, pretty self-explanatory, the place or the distribution, how and where is your product going to be and how you're going to get it there, obviously the price that the customers are going to be willing to pay, and then how you're going to be promoting that product. All right, so those are sort of the key takeaways for chapter 1. We've got we may do a short quiz on this / test over this, but I do have one more small project that I'm going to have you do before we do that assessment.